You act like
Oh, that
blowing.
was
You act like blowing up the world is my favorite thing to do.
It is. It's the only
eh,
thing you do.
that's not true or fair.
Oh, okay. It's not the only thing he does, but it's everything his big bad evil guy tries to do.
No, no,
Is
no.
destroy the world or
Every single big bad evil guy I have had has had a singular goal.
with a singular name.
Yes. We now have Valarian, so
And although we didn't mark the anniversary, but I do believe, if my math is correct, that last Saturday was 1 year since the last time we have all been in person together.
um oh wow. Yeah, well,
It was
That's
either
probably
last
true.
weekend or it's this weekend. I don't know for sure because I wasn't keeping track.
oh yeah,
That
cuz
seems fair.
something happened in March and we didn't meet and then
Yep.
Yeah,
yeah.
March is around where the pandemic started, though.
But
Yeah.
the
But
13th, yeah.
this weekend, the last weekend of February, I think was the last game that we had played in person.
Yeah, and in 2 weeks it'll be 1 year since schools closed down. The 13th of March was when schools closed down last year.
Hmm.
Yeah, just before spring break.
All right, well, let's get dirty, you guys. I want to. I'm excited to go into
Okay.
this.
So
I'm excited
battle.
to die to a
yeah,
dragon.
so since a quick recap, since one of the things since you guys are in the Ashlands, one of the things you guys are trying to do is actually find the people who got kidnapped, and in doing so and in investigating the Ashlands, looking for a Temple of Mogus, you guys see a giant kind of statue up on the hill, and you see like some people and some stuff down there, and you guys uh, take the wagon down as fast as you can to try and catch up with them. And we're gonna start off right away. Is there anything in between?
Yes, there's some very key points that I would like to or emphasize just to make sure. I already know the result, but yes. So we have taken a long rest, correct? Between now and
Yes,
there was like
you,
3 days of travel or something like that. You said.
you guys have been, well, yeah, you guys have been exploring for 3 days. Because you could have gotten to Scophos in 3 days, but you guys are looking for the thing first. So,
Okay. So what I'm
um,
getting at is Argos. Did you already win bag?
For today, yes, I did.
All right, give me my
Okay.
temps.
Is it 14?
Well,
still?
you're well. 15.
It's
15.
15? Okay.
Yep, 15 temps. 15 temps
All right.
for you. 15 temps for any familiars.
You get
Up to-
15 temps, and you get 15 temps,
Yeah.
and you get.
I can do up to 8 creatures, including myself. So I think I've got the party and all of our companions covered.
um,
After all that windbagging, I would hope you get yourself.
yeah. You guys can thank Ardonis for setting up a thing that prevents you guys from being too affected by the horrible air of the Ashland, so that you guys can actually rest.
Mhm.
And you guys are protected at night. So you guys have been it's been a very safe journey during the night for you guys. As far as like being able to sleep and rest. So you have that bonus. Your food, since you guys are supplementing the hunting you're doing with the stocks you guys brought,
Hmm.
it's like it's not super great. So you guys have been out here long enough that like a really nice, delicious meal would be really, really appreciated. Is kind of the point you're at. But you guys are you guys are heroes. You guys are made of hearty stuff. So it's not like you're not starving or anything like that. Like you're not even close to that. You're just like real good food would be really nice.
Right. We're
Is where you're at.
tired of biscuits and dried out squirrel bits,
Yeah.
more or less.
Like the like only being able to eat half of the scorpion meat because the shell the rind around the shell is too thick and too tough, um things like that.
All right. That's kind of covering just the general premises of
Uh-huh.
what I feel like needed to be covered it just needed to be said, not necessarily like it was like, hey, we would already have done this, but I just wanted to make sure it was said before anything happens.
Oh, yeah, no problem, no problem. Any other points or any other things?
I don't have anything.
Okay.
Argos has got a rash from where the sand in his armor keeps rubbing him, and he thought he'd be smart and put some grease on it, but all that did is act like a magnet for more dirt, and now he's really pissed.
Awesome. You guys are starting up here.
Okay.
Actually, this is. Hold on.
That's a huge wagon.
Well, it's not to size. It
Yeah, I know.
It accidentally. I need to cut it in half here.
Cut it in half. Why would you cut our wagon in half?
For a minute there, we had a war machine instead of a wagon.
Oh, after we killed this other dragon.
why are we talking about the wagons and not the horses? Look at those fucking horses. These are massive.
Oh, I'll just use that bird today. I don't care.
Dude, for some reason, I got stuck.
Wait, did I get a new spell slot?
Is everyone's level 12 now?
No. Yes.
No. Is Ardonis level 12?
No, not yet.
Okay, so yeah, because I know that'll happen. Whenever you're the new player, you're always like a level behind.
All right. So you guys, even though you currently cannot see it, you guys know that there were a bunch of harpies on top of the rock faces. And on your way down, you do know that there is a statue to Mogus on the bottom left of the map.
Don't lie to us, Eddie. Harpies don't exist.
You do see some harpies here, but the harpies just seem to be kind of like huddling, and just kind of like basking in the sun. They're not necessarily like actively squawking or anything like that.
Are they
We've seen enough harpies now. Can we tell what kind they are?
I was gonna ask, are they harpy vultures?
You see some of the like more regular harpies, and you do see like one owl harpy as well. On the ground you see two dead bodies ahead of you, over here, and you see bloody footprints in the ashen sand, heading south. You did see that there were a bunch of people grouped together, so it looks like maybe some of them maybe tried to escape or maybe tried to do something and were killed and left for dead.
Okay.
So there was a group of people traveling ahead of us?
Yeah, like
You're
you
saying?
guys spotted what looked to be like several minotaurs with human with like people dressed like they're from Miletus in between them, but their clothes were dirty.
Gotcha.
All right. So we are going to start in initiative order. Why did the 3 horses get added? That's weird.
Get on that. Get on that, horses.
Get on it.
Die and fight for us.
So I need to move him down so I can add him to the turn. Alright. Let me go to Gary here. Where's Gary? Study +1. Yeah,
Well, at least I won't be last this time. It's not bad. Wow.
Let's go ahead and So
If you have a lot going on with your initiative, we can just take my bird out and we can go on the same number since it's 16.13 and 16.12 if you want to manage inventory easier.
oh no,
Or
manage. It's alright. It's alright. I don't mind. I'm just let's see. I'm putting up my thing here. Let's see. So
Oh, I did have one thing that I wanted to ask the party. Do you guys want to give me like 2 or 3 extra potions? Because I was noticing Zoltan wasn't really very useful last game, but he could make a good potion runner.
But that's what we got Gary for.
Well, yeah, but we've got Gary and we've got Ardonis's hawk.
I feel like you have to work this out with Gary and not with us. Because Gary has all the potions.
Also, our familiars have a bad tendency of dying.
Well, yeah.
Well, the owl
But
has the flyby features, so the owl is more likely to make use of it than a hawk.
But I mean, it can't hurt to be able just to have some added utility to. I mean, they can't hold them in their inventory; they have to stay in Argos's inventory and hand them off.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Can the owl get them from the cart?
Yeah, the owl could run to Gary and grab one, I guess.
Yeah. So just do it like that then. Instead of us handing off, so you don't have to carry a bunch of potions on you.
Well, that's not really the issue. Yeah, that's fine with me. I don't care.
I mean, we already have them in a centralized location. That way, either you or Gary can get them, right?
Right.
So they're all in one.
I was kind of my idea was putting all our eggs in one basket, so to speak. Have them distributed around just in case something happens to Gary, where he's not nearby.
Nothing will happen to Gary. Nothing ever happens to Gary.
All right.
I mean, we all have our greater healing potions on us, right?
That's true.
We never have to bail Gary out of anything.
Like you guys have your own potions, and Gary can throw potions that like land in your hand or land in your mouth, and you drink it on the same turn from 30 feet away. So actually, no, he also has the feet, so technically he can do it from 30 to 100 feet away.
Oh,
nice. You stay conscious, Gary. We need you.
But his instant potion use is only from 30 feet away. But he can toss a potion to you that you can grab from up to 100 feet away. You just don't automatically drink it. And he has the potion of Cloud Giant Strength and a potion of Flying available to toss to you guys.
Oh, right on.
He also has two antitoxins, 1,000 ball bearings. His destruction ball, which causes property damage, his lightning rod needle, his demon paralysis.
Well, I defer to Gary then. He sounds like he's got it all under control.
All right. So
Gary, why are you not on the cart, Gary?
He is on the cart.
Oh, I see
he's
him over
driving.
here.
He's driving the cart.
Oh, I guess I need to reload.
Okay. I had to move him down to add him to the initiative.
There we go. Okay.
So what you guys see is like I said, the dead bodies. The harpy down here, kind of like
Do I see this over here?
you do see that. So that's a pile of bones bleached in the sun.
How familiar is the pile of bones? Does it seem familiar?
No.
Like possibly not from this world.
No, because it's a lot. Because there's also more on the further bottom right. Here, I'm gonna tinted white so it looks more bleached. Does that help?
No, yeah, that's fine. I was just fucking around. I was making a joke to see if it was spite, but.
Oh no,
It's a pile of bones, Eddie.
I know, but it's a really big pile of bones, like made from multiple bodies.
Mm-hmm. No, I got you. I'm just goofing.
This is a nice big map.
Yeah, it's.
I haven't zoomed out, so yeah, that's pretty big.
Yeah, one of the things that I did was I did the map and then I made all the blocks half-sized,
Mm-hmm.
so that I essentially doubled the size of the map with that.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of proud of that technique.
And you
Yeah,
doubled
I
the
was
size
just
of the
noticing
wagon.
that as well.
All right, let's see here.
Oh, I see what you did.
Yeah, I see.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that works. I thought it was like a visual illusion for a second, but you
Yeah.
really just counterimposed the two grids to
Yeah.
split it into fours.
Yeah. I fit the grid, and then I did the other grid at half size, and then that's what lined it up. Yeah. Okay. So the harpy up here, you see that it notices you guys, and it notices all the activity, and it just kind of like chirps to the other ones, but otherwise does not, um, it's not necessarily moving around. But it is very much on alert, and it's kind of like easing back and forth on the rock. It's taking the dodge action. What is the hawk doing anything right now?
Just flying around.
All right. Okay, so these guys you can't see. They're going to.
But I can't see them on the initiative, Eddie.
Yes, I know, but
And I see everything.
all right. So they're going to. Oh, right, because of the stupid thing. Ah, everything is too big. So let's see. They're gonna move at half speed. Let's see, 10, 15. There. Because they're dragging these people with them. Sorry, I'm just moving things ahead a bit from the positions they were at. Alright. Cool. What's Al gonna do?
Argos kind of flicks his head a little bit, and Zoltan flies up off of his horn. He's going to fly 30 feet up into the air, and then he's going to fly 30 feet towards those bodies and investigate them. And I'm just going to start him in the same square as Argos. So 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. So he's 30 feet off the ground and 30 feet over, and he will investigate.
Okay, I'm gonna use the blue to mark him at 30 feet.
And that's a 10, but he gets advantage. And he'll keep the 10, which gives him a 12 all day. Wait,
right.
Is that true? Hold on.
Okay. Yeah, he uses...
It gives him an 11 all day.
All right. So got the bodies that he sees.
Definitely human.
Yep.
And definitely Malaysian.
And definitely twins.
Sorry,
Eddie.
No, so they got so they got murdered. They definitely got like they had giant wounds before they collapsed. It looks like the blood is a trail from them running.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. And then
all right. And then Argos is going to pop those clay ear plugs that we had from a while ago.
Okay.
And I'll go ahead, harpies are harpies. I guess I should probably put them in. And then I'm going to... Where are you guys going to go? Are you guys going in? I'm asking the party.
We should probably check out the bodies just in case.
That's kind of the direction that I was thinking about going to. So that's what I'll do. I'll pop my ears in.
Yeah.
And then
So
I'll,
yeah. So just as a reminder, that one gives a -5 to the DC of the sound-based effects.
right.
All right. Give me one
So
moment.
I'm going to switch. The bird is actually in the same square as Argos because they're both 30.
Okay. Give me one moment here. Let's see. Okay.
Did do I still have the? Can I still take the dodge action, or did you want to count putting in the earplugs as the full action?
Yeah, that would, because you have to kind of like spend the time. Like
Yeah,
you
dig them
can
out
do
of
it
my
while
pocket
walk.
or
Yeah,
whatever.
you can kind of like walk and do it, but you have to spend the time actually like fitting it in there and making sure they're not gonna fall out.
All right, sounds good.
All right, Xeon.
Oh,
Oh,
and
sorry, go ahead.
just for the, so Argos now has his clan battle flag stuck in its little holder on his back, so he looks kind of like a samurai with the flagpole sticking out of the top of his back, you know.
okay.
And he also it has his little symbol on it, so he's announcing himself.
All right. Cool. Xeon.
So I'm gonna Xeon will shout or let out a whistle to the dog. Just a kind of quick command just to follow,
Mhm.
and he'll throw his sound berries in his ears.
All
Um,
right.
like
As a reminder, you're 100% deafened with the sound berries.
I know. I I I didn't finish,
Oh
but
no, no.
I was like,
I'm
and then Xeon shouts to the group as I'm going deaf, guys. And
Thanks.
thanks for cutting me off and ruining my joke, Eddie. Uh, um,
I wasn't doing it as a joke. I was just okay. Go for
I
it.
was literally just about to say I was going to be deaf, and you're like, you know, you're deaf, right? I was like, thanks, Eddie.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
And I'm gonna approach up behind Argos with and I'm gonna hoist as I'm walking forward, do like a little twist with the hammer just to give it take for the weight of the hammer again, just a little reminder, and heft up my shield, like throw up my shoulder just to heft it up onto my hip and just at the ready. And that's my turn, I guess, because the ear,
yeah.
the sound berries take the action, so we're good.
All right. Ardonis.
Let's see here. Ardonis is going to bonus action begin a blade song. And
Now, if you
with-
guys thought that Argos was announcing himself, this guy just flat out goes into song mode. Let's go.
Well,
That's right.
He can sing softly to himself.
No. This is full on Little Mermaid.
Nice.
Oh yeah. This is a satyr we're talking about here.
Man, if I knew you were going to start the party like that, I would have blown my war horn.
You already do that on a regular basis.
What I do with my war horn in the privacy of our sanctum
It's not just your war horn;
is
it's the
between
axle
you
grease too.
and me and
The
everyone
axle
else that can
grease.
hear.
You got to
privacy of
lubricate that horn before you blow it.
All
Of
right.
our roomless
So
sanctum.
Anyways, yeah.
So you're blade singing, and then you're gonna move.
And yeah, I'm gonna have his hawk on his shoulder and cast greater invisibility, which I guess means that the hawk turns invisible too.
I don't think that that's how that works.
No, because you're technically separate creatures.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it says anything the target is wearing or carrying
Right,
is
but
invisible
right. It doesn't
as
work if
long
it's a
as
different.
it's on the target's person.
Right, but it doesn't work like you can't be carrying a different person and also turn them invisible.
Hmm.
Yeah, so it's
Well, I mean, as soon as the hawk flies, it will be visible.
yeah, inanimate objects that you're carrying.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna
Do
go
you have
over.
to? Do you have to continue singing to maintain Blade Song?
I
I
assumed
don't
Blade
really
singing was like
understand
a
what the
song
blade
and
song
dance.
actually is.
Yeah, Blade Song. I think I was more doing a joke. Blade Song is kind of weird.
The Blade song's just a name. Like the song part
Yeah.
is just a name. It's usually it's a
It's
cultural song and dance or song and or dance, to imitate the fact of or the dexterous movements of uh tradition, this traditional feature.
it's kind of like it's actually, even though it's called singing, it's actually more of a gun kata.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's more of your blades do the singing rather than
Yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah,
it's
that's right.
more the way you're moving your sword and the way
yeah,
you
I always,
stand than
it's a
anything
cultural
else.
thing.
Yeah,
I always imagined that it's like a slight whistle that the blade made, but yeah.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
essentially it's essentially the whistling in the air that
Mhm.
the blade makes as you attack. It's not really a song. I was mostly doing a joke there.
I don't like that though. He's just singing away in the desert,
Yeah, no, it's
echoing through the
yeah.
canyons.
Technically, it's very silent. Blah blah blah.
I was
I
going to
just
say you should next time you or if we ever get a chance you have downtime, you could learn ventriloquism. Then you can be invisible and throw your voice somewhere else and sing from there.
All right, give me one moment.
You get one moment, nothing more.
Oh no. Great. I have 3 minutes. Hold on, guys.
A moment can last forever.
uh, yeah. It's also just 3 minutes. So.
Whatever works. Let's see. I wonder if my hunter's bane will be useful this time. Because I never actually use it.
What does it do?
It gives me advantage on tracking Fae, Fiends, and Undead.
Oh shit!
Rainbow Minotaurs.
All right. Let's see. Yep. There we go. That should be more things you see. So what you see beyond the pile of bleached bones, that the the bones tower up kind of tall, by the way, because it's taking up a large space. Um, uh, so they're like it's like a 10-foot pile of bones, just so you know. You see four minotaurs with eight people left between them. And they seem to be marching, dragging these people further south. So their backs are to you guys.
Or
And
are they prisoners?
yes, they are definitely in that whole chained um, chain thing. And on the back end, you see that there's two more shackle chains that seem to have been opened. Probably where the people who you saw dead earlier were attached.
Oh, okay.
The green thing over here is a giant. It's a really huge green sphere that looks to be made of glass or crystal or something. It's like a giant translucent marble. Alright. So you cast a spell, you moved. Do you have any bonus and then you bonus action blades on? So I think that's all of you. Gary is going to go ahead and he grabs his giant pack and actually he's gonna move over here, pat the horses, tell them to stay calm, and then finish moving over here, and that's gonna be Gary's turn. What does Moon do? How does he respond to that whistle command?
So Gary's not moving the cart, he's just coming with.
Yeah.
I guess that's fine. Cart's a little ways away. Hey, Gary already went. I should have said something. Anyways, Moon's going to jump off the cart very dexterously because Moon just is, and he'll just run to catch up. And end his turn next to me, like a good boy. So that is a dash, by the way.
Okay.
It has to be a dash. He has to move an extra 5 feet, but he's not going to move ahead of me. He's just going to stay at my side.
All right.
Actually, he'll stop. He'll stop back. He'll stop back 5 feet, and he'll take a stealth.
Okay. Give me a stealth roll. Okay.
Did I mention he had advantage? No, I'm just kidding.
No.
Okay.
So the harpies, you don't hear anything, Zion, but the harpies kind of squawk a bit when they see the somebody go invisible, but they're otherwise staying rather quiet. And we're going to move on to Thorn.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and double move this way. Let's see how far I can get. Yeah, that's about where I want to be. I'll move over here next to the body. I'll take a quick glance at it before using Rite of the Serpent on my on my crossbow as I prick myself with a crossbow bolt. That'll be my turn.
Alright. So you guys are getting a bit of an idea. You as you look south, you see the minotaurs, you see the bones, you see the people. Cool. Let's see, the people struggle. Ooh. This one breaks away, and the minotaur next to him makes a grab for him, grabs him, and slams him into the ground. And we will go back to the harpies here. This one moves over here to kind of get a better look and takes the dodge action again. What's the hawk doing?
I'm gonna have him double move all the way over to here.
Okay.
And look around.
Alright. One moment.
Oh, it's going to look around with its detect magic vision. I was wondering, is this thing magic?
Yes.
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh, it's a good sound effect.
There was just an ambulance that went, or a fire truck that went by. There's a fire station not too far from my house.
What's this crazy looking thing?
It's a giant stone hand bursting out of the sand holding a giant blue crystal.
Whoa.
I don't trust it.
Does it belong to Bigby?
Humor.
Comedy.
There's another one further south as well.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, where's the... let's see here. So down here is a literal hole in the ground. And God, hold on. There's so much for me to reveal. So give me
Do all the things.
I gotta do all the things. And there's another hole in the ground over here. I think that covers a lot of it.
Do those look like the harpies' nests that we've seen before?
The holes in the ground, no, but over here kind of does.
Okay.
Okay, that's what the void sees. Let's see these guys. So he spends the time putting this person back in and locking him back into place. So instead of moving, they're busy locking and keeping them all in check. They still have not seen you guys or noticed you guys. So.
All right. Zoltan is going to fly another 30 feet up in the air, so he will be at 60 feet.
Okay.
Which I'm going to go ahead and do right now. And then he's going to move another 30 feet. Can he get to the top of this rock here?
Yes.
Okay. Then he's just going to fly up there and land.
Okay.
How high is it up there?
Well, I'm at 60 feet, and I'm at the top, and I'm landed on it.
Give me one moment. I forgot that I did something. Ugh, come on. Switch to the tool. Thank you.
Oh, he doesn't want to land there. He changed his mind. As soon as he got up to the level,
yeah,
he said, no, I don't think I want to fly there. So he will be 60 feet up in the air and not next to those things anymore.
Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Yeah.
Wait, what are those things?
Harpies.
Harpies.
Oh,
He just color codes them, so he has different groupings of harpies. If you've caught some of the streams before, the groupings tend to summon more from nests, so it gets very confusing because there will be swarms of harpies on the screen. So the color coding helps with that issue.
And speaking of color coding, now that I've seen these crystal spheres, and is this color coding real? Are the minotaurs the same color as the crystal spheres?
No.
Would I be able to make a roll to see if there's a relation here between them? Since I mean, they look like they're all related to each other. Like
they're that's more organizational on my part. I needed 4 colors
Okay.
for organization purposes, but now they're yeah. Don't the color is just so I can differentiate them, not for any other reason.
Okay, sounds good. Then I'm going to report to the rest of the party that it looks like there are harpies on top of all of these rocks.
Uh,
I can see Argos, and if he turns to me and says that, I understand what he says.
Well, I'll take my 2 fingers to my eyes, and then I'll point at harpies, and then point at the rocks.
No, I can read your lips. It's
Oh,
just
well, there
if
you
your
go.
if your
Yeah,
back isn't facing
Did you
me,
hear my? Did you read my lips saying "suck my dick"? I said
No, I
it
didn't.
real slow.
I did not suck your dick, but I did read your lips.
All right. All right. Any other actions on your turn, Argos?
Oh, Argos's turn. He is going to, like he said, he tells everyone that there are harpies all over these rocks, and then I'm going to say, do we want to try and free these prisoners, or maybe just follow them to see where they're going? In other words, should I start the party or not?
do we know that that there's a temple of Mogus nearby?
Yes,
We know that-
you guys were on a higher, like, kind of vantage point as you were heading towards this area, and on the far bottom left of the map. So it's still in shadow for you guys right now, but there is a giant statue of Mogus with a sacrifice altar there.
Does it look like they're marching towards the temple?
It does look like they're marching towards it. Because they're heading in. It looks like they're heading in that direction because they're heading south.
Then maybe we should just start the party now.
Yep.
And the people are dressed the way that the people of Melitas dress, not necessarily the way any of the other people dress, like the Mogus
Well, I can't see
Atros.
Ardonis. 1, because he's invisible, and 2, because he's on the other side of a rock. So I'm going to look back and forth to Xeon and Thorn, who are the only 2 that I can really confer with.
And Gary.
We make eye contact, and we have the "it's party time" look in our eyes.
Yeah.
And
Gary gives a determined nod.
And Argos nods back and kind of weeps a little, seeing his little boy all grown up. And I'm going to bonus action activate my animated shield. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Just fucking charge it.
Well, I've wanted to do this
like
for
the
a couple
meme that was
games.
posted earlier. We just charge. Me and you, we just charge.
I'm
We
gonna
have
move.
no fear.
I'm gonna move my 30 feet, and then I'm gonna unsling my war horn off of my belt, and I'm going to use my action to blow a.
All right, that gets their attention.
And I'm going to say, "Release them, you fiends!" Or I probably come get some, or whatever the fucking meme was.
Are you trying to intimidate them?
Sure, yeah.
action?
Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I try and intimidate them? Yeah.
You've done all the setup.
You should still have an action. Go ahead and give me a roll.
They don't know how many of us there are. And you're like announcing an army almost.
Oh no.
I contend that I have advantage on that.
I mean, he to be honest, he is using a tool, Eddie, to help him. Does that not give him advantage on this attempt?
I went.
He even did the RP for the horn. He didn't just say he played the horn, Eddie. He made a horn sound.
Oh God.
He made a horn sound with his mouth.
Give me a moment here. This is
It got oral, Eddie. It got oral.
Oh God.
You know, this is one of the best times to have ones like these situations, and it's the
Yeah,
best.
get it out of the way early, right?
They are not intimidated. They're also bigger than you, so they look at you and they're just like, "What is that?" Let me.
Well, I thought it was very
something
impressive.
here.
And that's it.
My mom thinks I'm very talented.
They one of them looks at the other, and you can't hear what they say to the other, but they start laughing.
Oh well. Then I seen that I'm going to say clearly my reputation does not precede me.
All right, Xeon, what do you want?
All right, well, it's game time. So, I only have to follow that up with the most prestigious of actions. After that display, so I guess I have to charge headlong after such a boisterous event. So helps if I use the right. There we go. Actually, is it? It might be spell time, boys. It might be spell time. We just start this off hard. All right, we just go hard. We just go hard on right off the bat.
Let's do it.
And oops, I didn't mean to click on that.
But are you gonna Zephyr Strike?
Here we go.
I mean, I might as well now. Sure, fuck it.
All right.
We going hard, boys.
All right.
Give them the old hit and run.
Just bonus action. And we're running. I'm gonna dash to here, or I mean not dash, run to here. It's not a dash. Was that 45 or 40?
That was 40.
40.
Okay.
That was 40.
Sorry, I wanted to make sure it wasn't 45. And then
if you want, click on your character and press X.
Interesting. All right, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And then does this put me? Yes, it does.
All right.
Indeed, it does.
I
This
only
puts
moved
me in
20
range.
feet on that last turn. I have 10 more feet that I could move.
You can go ahead and do that.
Okay.
While he's resolving.
And I am going to huck it, Eddie. Okay. I will huck it. I'll pick which ones were the ones that were laughing, Eddie? Specifically, the ones that were laughing.
The yellow and the green one.
The green one. So the green one that's close. Which one was the one that said something?
The yellow one.
The yellow one. All right. Do I, in this moment, get a chance to read their lips because I do speak Minotaur?
Oh yeah. He said, let's see, because you come around the corner, because it's all happening at the same time. So you come around the corner, and what you see kind of like the tail end of the sentence of him saying, what a stupid clan of cowards.
And then
the green one laughed at that.
All right. So I am going to huck my hammer into. You said the yellow one said that?
Uh-huh.
All right, into the yellow one. With advantage.
Oh, you're burning it right away?
Can I not see Argos?
You have temporary hit points. You don't need to see me.
No,
not for that one. Oh, for that one, yes, you do have to see me.
I mean, I know he's there because I ran past him.
You know what? Yeah. Because of how you're looking, he's lateral to you. So yeah, you see him out the corner of your eyes. So yeah, you'll get advantage. Go for it.
All right.
Look, this whole while you can, as long as you can see them stuff makes it really difficult sometimes. All right.
That's why I'm stopping to ask instead of
Yeah.
just hucking the hammer.
Yeah. Okay.
Hold on. No, not that one. Not that one.
Oh God, your long list of
It's that one.
macros.
Because the names are so long that I don't have enough room to see the entire name. Does a 20 hit?
The 20 actually does hit.
Actually does hit.
Yeah.
Is he a giant?
Let's see.
Is he a giant?
Yeah, he does count as a giant.
Okay, and then I will hunter's mark him.
All right.
So put your little fancy thing on there. So he takes a total of 44 damage to the face.
Okay, so let's see here. And it's hammer, so it's
It's hammer time, Eddie.
Yeah, so the hammer, boom, slams right into his face. You see like his nose crunch under it, as it like slides down his face before it snaps back to your hand.
Mm-hmm. And then the moment it snaps back to my hand, I teleport 10 feet.
Yep.
And then the hammer immediately flies right at the green one. All right. This one isn't marked, so I will, and I did move. So is Argo still within sight?
No.
Technically, he's still at the. I still moved at a diagonal angle. I don't know.
No, but you moved further forward. Like if you go to your right one. I don't know if you can. Yeah. That
like that?
yeah, at that angle you can still see.
Okay.
Him. Yeah.
Yes, I moved diagonally 10 feet at that angle.
Yeah.
All right, and I huck it at this dude.
All right.
Is this one also a giant?
Yes.
Because he's taking a crit.
Nice. It's 40,
so
that's 45 for the crit.
Damn, that was a really low roll. But very well. That's 45 damage to giants. Right? I believe that's correct. 3d8? No, not 3d8. Why is it 3d8? Those should be d10s.
I don't know.
Oh, hold on.
Because you have your shield ready.
Oh, wait, it's so the last one didn't take 44 damage because those were d8s and not d10s. Oh, no.
You have to use your hammer one-handed if you have your shield.
Oh, sorry. No, I'm misunderstanding. No, they are d8s.
Okay then.
Correct?
Yeah, and then are you gonna teleport another 10 feet and attack a third?
Yes. I'll do another diagonal 10 feet and huck it. Huck a. I'll actually fuck it. You know, I'll make it here, and then I will huck it using the Zephyr Strike. I'm just gonna blow the Zephyr Strike this time, and I'm gonna go for the orange one that's closest to me.
Ooh.
Assuming that's orange.
Yeah. Okay.
So just because I have to hit 3 different ones, so does a 16 hit?
No. So you throw it, and the orange one reaches out an arm and grabs the hammer midair, and it's like trying to hold on to it before the force of it pulls back to your hand.
Does it like fall over or lose its balance because of that, or it's just purely like?
Yeah, no, it was just trying to hold the hammer so that it wouldn't go back to you, but The hammer's pull back to you was too strong. So it
Okay,
let go.
so technically it doesn't use the Zephyr Strike then because I don't hit. Correct? That's how that
Correct.
works?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. So I don't get my feet.
Actually, is that how the Zephyr Strike works? You
'Cause it
can
adds to
give
the
yourself
damage.
you advantage on an attack roll. Your attack deals an extra 1d8. Whether you hit or miss, your walking speed increases. No, so you missed. It's gone.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just
So the
bumps
advantage is gone.
The advantage is
So-
gone.
But I still get 30 feet of movement.
Yeah, you still have the 30 feet until you lose concentration. Yeah. And
No, 30 feet on this turn.
Oh yeah, you still have you have an extra 30 feet of movement on this turn.
Not until I lose concentration.
Yeah. I don't know. The Zephyr Strike's so weirdly worded.
Alright.
I mean, it's worded pretty clearly. It's a separate paragraph, but yeah.
Yeah, stupid separate paragraphs.
Alright. That's it.
All right, Ardonis.
All right. Go leaping into battle here. Let's see here.
Let me see. Is there any other? Give me one.
I don't know
more.
if you noticed this, Eddie, but you having the half-sizing the map is also half-sized our characters, and the icons are like twice the size on our characters now. Like if you look at the icon on my Zephyr Strike on my character, it's almost the entire box.
I
Just
mean,
the
it's
one
clear.
icon.
It's more clear now.
It is more clear now. I just wanted to point that out.
It's actually kind of cool.
I am the number 9 now.
Yeah. Yeah. So you guys already know about that that second hand. Yeah. So you have eyes on three different spheres. FYI. For Ardonis. Okay.
Wait, what?
There's 3 different spheres. There's the green, the blue, and the orange that you can see from your position. Just so you know, because there's another hand down south with another crystal on it.
All right. Well, I just cast Steel Wind Strike.
You're just going to casually class Steel Wind Strike.
Yeah, let's casually cast Steel Wind Strike. Let's do that. That's fun. That's fun. I like that. And I assume you're only gonna target the 4 Minotaurs.
Yeah.
All right. So
Go boom, 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 and then.
So you have to roll an attack. What is the order of your attacks?
We'll go this one, this one.
So just gonna go clockwise.
Yeah.
And end on the yellow. Okay. Go ahead and roll your attacks.
Okay. Let's see here. Wait, I just do it like it was a sword strike, right?
Yeah, but you use your casting attack bonus.
So that's 1, 2, 3.
Ooh.
Holy damn! What the? Holy smokes!
All right. 25 hits, 20 hits, and 2 crits. Okay. Roll damage on the first 25.
It's 27.
It's
yeah,
27.
damage
Oh, it just does the
27.
27. Okay.
Yeah.
It's 27.
So that's 54 on the crits.
What the?
Nice.
Minus, what was it again? 44 or 54?
Yeah, 54.
Cool. So the yellow one in front of you, your last attack slices slices a vital point in him, and he his blood sprays. I need you to make a DC 16 Constitution saving throw after blooding him.
Okay. Let's see here. Constitution saving throw. So I get. Oh wait, hang on
Oh
a sec.
shit. Okay.
Oh no. What does that mean?
I get a. I have an additional +1 to that, so 18.
All right. That saves. You're going to take half of 19. Round it up. So 10 points of poison damage, but you are not poisoned. The person, the last person that was next to you, you see him doused in the greenish blood of the Minotaur, and his skin immediately sucks into himself. He coughs up like blood and collapses on the ground dead instantly.
Oh, poor guy.
Why does everyone have to blow up?
Gary is going to.
Oh, I was also going to do.
Oh yeah, go ahead and
Sorry.
communicate. Go ahead and communicate. What else are you gonna do?
Bonus action, Misty Step, 30 feet over here.
Gary's gonna come here. Let's see here. All right. Let's see. Gary throws his needle at the green Minotaur, who fails his dex save. So the little thin line that Gary has, Gary. Oh my God.
Oh no.
Gary deals 10 points of damage to electric damage to him.
Wow.
I really know how to roll damage with Gary, huh, guys?
They happen.
It fits the character. It's okay.
All right.
Let's try his best.
Yeah, and now we go to Moon.
All right, sorry for that.
No, it's okay.
I was on the phone with my brother.
That's okay.
Let's see. Moon will. He's at half speed because he's stealthed. Hold on, I am so far zoomed out on this map.
Also, sorry, there's apparently like a dog howling outside. It's so annoying.
He's gonna try and move around the outside, dashing.
Okay.
To there. I don't know if he gets noticed when he crosses a. across?
Let's see.
Would that be a thing where he's now in the open, so he can no longer be stealthing?
No, it's nobody's paying attention to him, so unless somebody, but if somebody looks over there, they'll see him.
I think they're
Okay.
more concerned with the
Well,
invisible.
yeah, I meant crossing over from one pillar to the other. So
Yeah, yeah,
I
no,
don't.
it's he doesn't like if somebody was looking at him, they would see him, but nobody's looking at him. So
Gotcha.
he's
Okay.
technically
Cool.
still counts as stealth for purposes of anything that asks for stealth. Like nobody's targeting
Gotcha.
him though.
All right, and that'll be it.
All right.
Cool.
Let's see. The harpies seem to be getting excited. And they're chanting. Let's see. They're chanting, and they seem to be chanting about like they seem to be going dinner, dinner, dinner. The thorn. welcome to the conversation.
A lot has happened in the last 6 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Thorn is going to assume that the random bleeding minotaurs is due to some invisible friends. I think I'll save that for later. Instead, I'll go ahead and hit the green minotaur with 3 blasts of eldritch energy.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I forgot to mark this guy as bloodied.
Do my spells get advantage when seeing Argos, right?
Yeah, and you definitely see him, so your attacks get advantage. Let's see. 22 hits, 16 hits, 28 hits.
Cool.
All on the green, right?
Yeah. So that's 13 damage.
Alright.
And then for my bonus action, I'm going to shoot at the orange one behind the green one.
See. Sorry. You're shooting it at the orange one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I said 26 hits.
Yeah, so 26 does hit.
All right, so that'll be 12 piercing and where is it? Oh, here it is. 5 poison damage.
Okay. Cool. All right. Did you put him on the spot or no?
No, it was just a regular crossbow shot.
All right. Cool. The poison. Okay. Yeah. You're kind of far away. What's your what's your perception? Your passive perception?
14.
14. Yeah, that should be good enough. The poison doesn't seem to do anything to them.
That's disappointing. Now move over here.
Alright. Let's see, the people are freaking out. Oh man, I'm rolling good for the people though. Let's see. Oh, only one. Let's go. This one here breaks free while they aren't looking, and moves and dashes over here.
Yeah, run away, please.
Yes.
Let's have more
Finally.
than one person live.
Yeah, right? Finally, a civilian that has the right idea and just wants to get the hell out of there.
Harpy.
Although he's going to quickly become a harpy snack, I think.
Possibly.
Harpy is going to fly over here, lands on one of the fingers, and let's see. Real quick, and get my ruler going. So.
All right, sorry, I'm done with the call. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to what's going on.
No, it's fine.
I'll just you can catch me up on my turn.
Yeah, one of the people escaped. Harpy flew down. I need everybody
Awesome.
within 300 feet of this orange harpy on the top of the hand, which is still the entire fucking map. Because
Fuck you, Eddie.
Because harpies are so fucking strong over here.
Fuck you, Eddie. It's not everybody.
Yeah, you don't hear shit. And Argos has this DC that I'm gonna read to you guys. Argos is it's gonna be a -5 to whatever I say. I need everybody to make a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, cool! I survived.
Oh.
Argos is too pretty to fail.
Forgot you could do that.
So go ahead, and I think at the minimum on that is enough for you to make it. Right? No.
Yep.
No, you don't have
2D
you don't have advantage, so it's 3. So yeah, I think what's your charisma bonus in SNG? SNG is
5.
3, 5, 8. Okay, yeah, that is enough because that puts you at 11 plus 6. So that, yeah, that's I love how your stunt is essentially a legendary save.
Yes, I know.
I mean, that's basically what
not,
it is.
It's not. No, that's what I designed it to be. It's not very showy, but it sure is handy.
I mean, legendary resistance is nothing to scoff at.
I mean, my stunt's basically a layer action attack. So I use a reaction to hit something really hard. That's what I designed it to be.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool.
And since it's based on my charisma, I can use it 5 times per long rest.
Mm-hmm. And I'm realizing now I was really smart in doing this. I hid myself behind a pillar, so I can't see shit right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have
so
no
I can't
idea.
react and hit something. I didn't really think about that.
Okay.
The Minotaur is going to be affected by this too.
Yep. So, Ardonis failed.
Yep.
And I can't help him because he's invisible.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we don't even know that he failed, except that he would drop his concentration on his turn.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, we got to wake up all these people before they become harpy snacks.
My plan for waking people up doesn't work for these people because I could hit people with Eldritch Blast to knock them out.
Mm-hmm.
But
just don't do it like Alex.
Do you guys think that a gust of wind blown into these guys would be sufficient to wake them up without hurting them too bad?
If the wind's strong enough to knock them down, probably.
Seeing how that one guy died pretty quickly, I'd be a little cautious. Granted, he was hit.
I can't think of any other way to deal with it.
So, since you are right next to him, Xeon, you see Gary's head kind of snap up, and then his mouth kind of goes slack jawed,
Mhm.
and he starts kind of like shuffling funny. So so you
Quick
do
reaction attack.
yeah. So you do notice that like it seems like maybe the harpy singing
Mhm.
is in effect because you've seen this slack jawed walking before.
Yeah. Is he
Um,
moving? Is it Gary's turn?
no, it's not. But I'm telling you, like you see him like do the stance.
I was gonna say attack of opportunity with a backhand on the shield, but
You see, you see him assume the position.
wake the fuck up, Gary. Backhand shield.
Did we get anything on the pets?
Oh, I didn't roll for the
familiars are
pet.
muted.
No. But mine is not. You said it was a wisdom check. Sorry.
Yeah, it says wisdom save DC 15.
18.
That makes it.
Wait, what are we doing?
Oh, I forgot to roll for Moon for the song.
And I'm just gonna have to act on Gary's turn.
Oh, Rich, you don't have to worry about it. Your familiars immune.
Oh,
And then oh, are they? Okay, so
Yeah.
what is the hawk going to independently do without instructions specifically? I guess it does. Does it just fly there, or
it's gonna attack whatever's singing.
It can't.
it can't? Familiars can't attack.
Oh,
Like true Newfoundland.
I guess he's just gonna. I guess he'll probably be looking around more, or that doesn't make a difference if I'm out. Yeah, whatever. I guess he's just gonna be doing his thing.
All right.
He can take the dodge action
Yeah.
just in case.
Oh, dodge action. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. Minotaurs. Jesus Christ. All right.
Oh man.
Oh, are they about to go and kill the harpy?
No, they failed their
Oh.
saves. They're-
Oh, whoa, no way.
Yes, clump up so I can Eldritch Burst you to death.
This one on the other hand, the orange one kind of like grunts and seems a little bit miffed. He looks at the harpy. And you see the harpy who's singing all of a sudden, her voice catches and she starts flapping, like she's freaking out. That drops the singing and everybody's free from the song.
No, did
Wait,
he
what
just silence the harpy?
No, he kind of looked at her and let's see,
freaked her out?
yeah, he just freaked her out.
Could I call upon any kind of racial history to know like what he's doing?
Give me an insight check.
Jesus.
Yeah, yeah, he just like stared her down. Like, man, this guy must be hella fucking scary when he gets his eyes on you or something. Cause,
I guess.
yeah.
Well, let's go. I'm gonna go over there and ask him about it. I think.
Alright, I'm gonna
It's a friendly conversation.
I'm gonna axe him a question. Except I don't have an axe.
I was just gonna say, where did your axe come from?
I mean, I could use a bonus action to summon my axe out of the cart, but
Gonna
because I'm allowed to have 2 bonded weapons from my fighter class, so I have my warhammer and my battle axe as bonded weapons.
Oh, you're an Eldritch Knight.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
That's how I'm running shield and absorb elements and stuff. Since I have
Did
to
you
use
bond to the hammer?
Yeah.
Nice.
it comes
Even
back.
when it doesn't,
It comes back.
even when
to
it
you in
doesn't
two
come back,
ways.
it comes back.
Well, the
Even
thing
when
is
it doesn't
I
come
don't
back, it comes back.
I don't have to remember to arm myself because anytime I'm on the same plane of existence, I can just summon a weapon into my hand at
And
any
then,
point in time.
And then
Hey, Eddie,
Xeon.
For
you
now,
see-
for
you see-
now, he's on the same plane of existence. Eddie,
you see Gary kind of snap out of it as well.
nice.
let's
I still
see.
backhand him though.
Let's see. The other thing that this Minotaur does is he then goes ahead and goes here. And he opens his mouth, and I need Argos and Thorn to make a DC 21 Dexterity saving throw as a
Oh.
cone of fire spits out of the Minotaur's mouth.
Oof.
What was the DC 21?
Yep. Okay. Save for half unless you have one of those things for your dexterity throw negates.
Mm-mm.
Okay. And that is, let's see, 36, 38, 48, 68, 71 points of fire damage.
Jesus.
Ow, I'm bloodied.
Ooh, how much?
71.
Can't you absorb elements that?
I used my reaction already this round.
Oh.
I had to use my reaction to not be charmed.
I take 36.
And as you see the fire kind of ebb, and you know, 'cause it's
Oh,
like
I resist
flashing.
fire automatically. It's fire damage
Oh, you have fire resistance?
from
the
my armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So you just take 36 damage.
Oh, that's super great.
Grandma protects him.
yeah.
I love my gran thought of everything. She's the best.
She
But
definitely knows what she's doing.
yeah, you
It's
see,
all that experience baking cookies.
yeah, you see that the fire kind of the armor kind of glows red hot, but then it kind of like seeps into these kind of like lines and patterns that are on there, and then it spits out steam out the back, like all the like half of the excess heat kind of gets shoved away.
Nice.
That's how Grandma bakes cookies, right there.
And then Thorn kind of like ducks down underneath most of the fire, and you just feel the heat like on your back.
My fur's all cinched now.
Um, since Argos was kind of caught flat-footed, you're staring directly at the Minotaur. So as the fire kind of fades away, you see the Minotaur's mouth as it's closing, like has several sharp fangs in its mouth as it that transform back into normal Minotaur teeth as the mouth comes back.
Ah. Aha.
Um,
And Zoltan And Zoltan is
Zoltan was pretty far up, so Zoltan did not
yeah,
get
he's
affected.
I assumed he was I was hoping he was going to be out of range.
Yeah.
Let's see. Can he just get a eye on that green crystal and see if he doesn't have anything, and I'd have to use my action for it. He's just going to fly up further
Okay.
and take the dodge action.
All right. No problem. Give me 1 moment.
And then it'll be Argos's turn.
I'm gonna
And
give a little bit of kind of viewing here. There we go. Just because you have something that's flying further up, just so you guys can get more of the map.
right.
And there we go. And then what are you doing, sir?
Okay. What am I doing? I'm gonna shout. I'm gonna shout for the people to run towards us and say, "We're here to help. Run towards us." And then Argos is going to.
I'm gonna need Argos to get balls deep so I can look at him when I throw.
Argos is going to get balls deep to what he now believes is a dragon. And he's going to say, "Fuck you, dragon." And he's going to charge right in there and do his best. He's going to say,
it in there.
"So you didn't like my horn." And he comes in and
you shout that as you run up.
yeah.
The Minotaur is looking at you and goes, I don't even know you.
Okay. Well, perhaps introduction shall be made.
Oh, don't get him started.
That's it, Argos. Distract him while I hit him from behind.
I mean, that's kind of what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to just keep him busy.
Shouting at you and a hammer to the side of the head.
So I'm going to go over here so that I can draw his attention, hopefully away from the people. And before I get up to him, I will go ahead and God, are we really doing how much? Sorry, I had a plan and then I completely forgot what I was going to do.
No, it's a lot happening. It's a lot happening.
Anyways. Fuck. I will go ahead and as I'm running up, Argos makes a couple of arcane motions in the air. And he bonus action drops an ice storm onto an area that's going to hit these two in the back.
And not the human?
Not the human.
Okay. Let's see here. It's a 20-foot radius, so... Okay. 40 there. Actually... You can hit all three and the harpy.
If I can hit just the green minotaur, then I will. I don't want to hit the harpy.
Oh, you don't want to hit the harpy. Yeah, no, you wouldn't be able to just hit the green minotaur.
Then it's just going to be the two that I thought I could hit.
Okay. DC 18. Dexterity save. Nice. Yeah. Cool.
So you see a cloud forms above their heads and these large chunks of ice and a blast of freezing temperature shoots down. And 22, save for half is 11.
And then the other one fails. So yellow saves. Cyan fails. So minus. And
That area is now also difficult terrain.
alright.
And then since that was my bonus action, quicken, I'm going to give this guy in front of me an uppercut with my new hammer.
Alright.
And I'll take the 30.
Alright.
And he will go for 33 booming damages.
Alright. Let's see here. Okay. Alright. And is that your turn?
Yes, but I'm going to reorder the way I did that. So what I'm going to do is I run in, and the first move is the uppercut with the hammer directly onto him. And then I'm going to use... then I'm going to cast the spell.
Okay.
It doesn't really change anything, but it allows me to move 10 feet out of the way. So that's what I'm going to do. So he would have to charge towards me.
Okay. He throws his axe at you at the end of your turn. Only a 16 though.
Yeah, that does that. My shield, which is floating in front of me, kind of floats and interposes itself between the axe and me.
And it goes bong. So the axe hits your shield, and then the axe flies back to his hand.
The axe that's totally not a claw or a bite.
The axe that is totally not a claw or a bite flies back to his hand.
Or a tail, because it's probably a tail whip.
And then,
But anyways, yeah.
Xeon. One thing you do notice though, that as he does that, and as you're flying away, you see that the what did you hit him with again? The claw?
No, my hammer.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. You hit him with the warhammer, and you see that the shape of his head that the warhammer had like dealt damage to, kind of like reforms.
Ooh, he's like the Terminator from T2.
Yeah. All right, Xeon, what do we got?
Oh, I was muted. Fucking fantastic. I said T2 like when tea time wasn't enough. But I guess the joke's not funny anymore because I was muted.
No, but the joke of you being muted is still hilarious. So.
All right, I'm gonna stand here and just whiz hammers past Argos's head.
Okay. There we go.
I think that's gonna make the most sense here, right, guys?
Probably.
Figure it out, Gary.
I think you're good. I think that's solid.
I'll be right behind you as I do it. There's just hammers whizzing around Argos.
Just nick your horn a bit.
Nick that horn. Oops, that's not the right tool. I just wanted to make sure I'm still within range. All right, yes. I'm going to mark. Argos, do you have this one? Is this one yours?
Yeah, dude, I can solo it.
Yeah. Because I mean, there's 4 of them, and I can only hit 3. All right. So I really need to know this.
Don't worry.
No, I
got that
can't.
one.
No, I can't solo
You got
an
that
adult
one.
dragon. But yes, Argos thinks he's
You
got
got
this
that
under
one.
control.
I've got
You
a
got
plan.
that one.
I can take a Minotaur.
You got that
He
one.
looks like he can take a punch, but he hasn't met me yet.
Fucking Christ.
He literally said, "I don't know who you are."
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna huck. I'm literally just goofing. I'm gonna huck the hammer at that one. Ooh. Actually, is that
good?
This is a bonus. No, I'm not gonna do that. That's for a different time. All right, yeah, I'll bonus action. Mark this one as my prey. Eddie. And then I'm going to huck it. Does a 24 hit?
It does.
Does it happen to be a giant?
No.
Okay. Well, that's a dead giveaway.
Oh, I guess I should have asked that too, because we are technically using the same weapon.
Then I am going to apply Planar Warrior right there. Which is a 2d8, by the way, for those of you that didn't notice. It gains an extra d8 when I hit 11.
Nice.
For those at home that didn't know or any of that. So that is going to be a total of 38 damage.
Okay.
Force, not bludgeoning.
All right.
And then 10 feet. No, not there. Fuck.
Yeah,
Fuck.
try and draw it away from the civilians. Try and get it.
That's
them
not what I'm
clump.
trying to do here.
I know. That's what. Well, I don't know what you're doing actually.
He needs to attack 3 different things to get his 3 attacks.
Oh, that's.
And I need to see you at the same time. Here. And then I'm going to huck it at the Minotaur in blue.
Okay. Go ahead. Non-critical.
26.
Yeah.
And it's a giant, right?
It is, yes.
Fucking ones, dude. Fucking ones. Alright, it takes 45 damage.
Wow.
Wait, what's a giant?
What?
What's a giant?
The Minotaurs.
They're counting as giants.
Oh.
So 45 bludgeoning for the blue guy.
All right.
Then another huck at the yellow one.
All right.
Oh wait, hold on, I didn't move 10 feet. Move 10 feet.
Yep. 23 hits. And you have the hunter's mark on this one.
Fucking. Can I just take the regular one because it's more damage? Fuck, dude.
No, that's
Fucking Christ. Hold on, let me click my fucking hunter's mark.
Oh no, I did 28 damage on one attack.
No, he did 34.
Technically not as good.
No.
That's
you gotta leave some meat on it for the rest of us, you know?
Yeah, leave its 2 hit points. You have 3 bloodied guys here.
And then 10 feet. So I just teleport back and forth.
Well,
as all of this,
that's 3 attacks though. So.
Yeah. No, that was the 3rd teleport. And then I will. What's the best? I guess I already moved all my Yeah, I already used all my movement, so yeah, that's it.
Okay. At the end of your turn, the orange minotaur throws an axe at you.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
What's the number?
Hold on. I accidentally backed out of the thing. No,
Like
it's
the
a
story?
it's a 15. Doesn't hit.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I'm rolling really low on
I
today's
catch
attacks.
the axe, Eddie.
The axe flies back to his hand and pulls out from your hand.
You're suddenly a monk.
No.
Shows that minotaur over there too.
No, he throws the axe at you, but Argos's shield catches that as well, and it flies back to his hand. All right, Ardonis. Let me double check something real quick because we didn't get back to you. So give me one moment, okay? Yeah. So you are no longer invisible. That happened in the brief time that you were charmed.
Right.
The spell did drop. Your blade singing also dropped.
Oh.
That's the thing.
Let's see here. Okay. Well, bonus action, reblade sing.
Okay.
And wait, so is it just me, or did that spell that he cast, was that kind of like freakishly powerful?
That should not have come out of a minotaur's mouth.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
There's no way on God's
He's also
green earth.
not a giant like the other ones are.
Yeah.
Oh.
He also didn't cast a spell. There was no like spell casting that happened.
Oh, it came out of his mouth?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you would know he didn't cast a spell. Because you know how magic works.
Okay. Wow. Well, if that's the case, that guy kind of freaks me out. I don't like him.
Don't touch him.
And I guess, yeah, I don't like him.
Ooh, that's a disintegrate spell.
Ooh,
That
okay.
is a disintegrate spell.
That is a disintegrate spell. Okay. There's a save on that, or
It's a dex save, I believe.
Yeah, Dex.
okay.
It's a lot of
What's
damage.
your DC?
17.
Ooh. Nice. You cast disintegrate and it hits. It hits the minotaur and this will be fun. The minotaur's flesh fades away.
And he dies.
Oh, we wish.
Oh, shit.
Was it bloodied? Hold on, I looked away. Oh, it just becomes.
Yeah, I guess
becomes a thing?
Oh, boy.
There we go.
I have to draw my line all over again, Eddie.
And I'm just gonna separate his
Okay.
turn. So the transformation causes him to reset to
Oh man, was it a dragon that was wild shaped into a minotaur?
let's Essentially, yeah.
Eddie's worst nightmare, a druid dragon.
Let's see. Let me go back to Ardanis on the. All right. So you did disintegrate. And you blade sung. Any movement?
I'm gonna run the hell away.
Be brave, new friend. It's just a dragon.
Wait. How the hell did you get over there?
45 feet of movement.
No, you need to run around the rocks. There's a giant,
What,
like
what rocks?
the giant pillar of rocks that you're next to. That's 60 feet into the air. Like it's.
Yeah, that's 45 feet though. Right? Oops.
Yeah, 45. I guess that is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And it just weirds me out when somebody just does a straight line. Like.
Oh, sorry. You just like, yeah, phases through the rock.
It's okay, he's a wizard.
All right. Gary.
What is Gary?
Gary, get out of the way if he breathes again. Get behind that rock.
Okay, Gary does this.
He will literally breathe you out of existence.
Let's see, yellow and green. So Gary had it on the green guy. So Gary's going to do his bonus action on the green one, and he gets. Ooh, excuse me. He gets to do 3d8 lightning damage as a bonus action. Dealing 19 points of damage to him. And
Nice.
he then as an action, actually, before he moves, Gary is going to, as an action, he's going to do an instant potion use on Argos.
Yay! I feel a potion.
Which is actually 6 healing, because it's his skill, not an actual potion.
Okay.
So you heal 6, and then he goes and does the lightning to the other guy. And what's gonna be his turn? Moon?
Moon's going to I guess come sprinting around the corner
Mm-hmm.
at this this guy here
Yeah.
and go in for the kill.
Alright.
He's going to pounce on this guy, sorry, it's not pounce, it's charge, technically. It's basically the pounce from the fucking tigers or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll throw that there, and then he's going to maul. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
16 slashing damage, and I need you to make a DC save. What's that?
It's a giant creature. It's bigger than you if you're trying to knock it down.
It gets advantage, I believe. If the target is a creature, it must succeed on a strength saving throw against your spell DC or be knocked prone, correct? It gets advantage, correct? Eddie?
It doesn't say it. It just although I'd have to look up something. I'd have to look up if size categories does that as an inherent thing. Give me one moment.
Usually it's
It's strength
one
checks.
size above your own size.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I assume the Minotaurs are either medium or large.
Well, they're giants, so they
No,
have to
they're
be.
bigger than Argo. He said they're bigger than Argos, so they're definitely large size at least, not medium. Because Argos is a large medium, so he doesn't classify as a large, but he's big for a medium. So
I mean, not really, but your point is still valid.
I mean,
He's-
we're medium and we're bigger than him.
Yeah, Argos is only like 6'6". You're like 7 feet tall. You're taller than he is.
Yeah, I'm 6'4".
Yeah, they're considered large though.
Yeah, and
they're small giants.
Small giants. They're
well,
like the
technically there
Argos
isn't
of
a giant
giants.
size. They literally goes. It literally goes from large to huge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like giant is just a creature type and not a size type in this.
Because I think Goliaths are still medium.
Yeah,
Yeah, class
all
are medium.
PCs are going to be medium, even if they're technically large.
Give me a moment. Yeah, surprisingly difficult to find information on this.
I did make myself 7'5". I am looking at that.
I just imagine you as being like really tall and skinny.
Tall and
Like-
lean, yeah. I mean,
yeah.
my character's very stocky. Like he isn't just like a string bean. He's well
7
built.
feet. Yeah, 7 feet tall. You can't help but be a string bean. I mean, unless you literally are a giant.
Well, no, I literally am a giant because Leonin do run very tall as well.
It doesn't matter though. He rolled an 18, so
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, it's the idea you're getting from is actually from the enlarge spell, because when you become large, you get advantage on strength saving throws. So it would be essentially like anybody who's a size category bigger than you gets the advantage over somebody who's not, kind of thing. But there's no like extra bonus either, so it's kind of like a weird. It's a weird thing where it's like, oh, giant has advantage on arm wrestling you, but if their strength isn't there, then you'd still beat them. Like, it's really awkward.
Okay, but it doesn't say that. It doesn't mention large creatures on this ability either. At all.
It's something that it would be like something inherent in being large, as opposed to being something that would be on the ability. But
because I'm looking at the pounce from an actual panther from the book, and it doesn't even say it in there either. It says a DC 12 strength saving throw. It doesn't say anything about large creatures, so it has to be just inherent rules or something.
Yeah, but either way, that 14 won anyways. And I rolled just to see if it was gonna happen anyways, but
that's fine. And then but the attack, I do get to do that thing that Moon does, right, where he puts a mark on him.
And then deals the extra.
Yeah. So Wolf's Mark is an extra D4 for him and a D6 for me.
That is correct, yeah.
All right, so then I'll just roll a D4.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I got a 4. So just add another 4 to that. So a total of 20.
Okay, sounds good.
And a little mark goes on him.
It's a good thing for a Wolf's Mark. Guess we'll do that. There we go.
Alrighty.
Alright. Cool. So the harpies, now that there's a dragon, they freak out, and we're gonna get some movement.
Swarm the dragon. They freak out and swarm the dragon. All of them, all at once.
Yep, that's what you do when you see a dragon.
They all start singing.
Oh no, please.
Because dragon isn't enough chaos.
But he has legendary resistances.
I don't think the harpies know that. That's their problem.
At least they're smart harpies.
Well, they're leaving the owl harpies in place still.
Well, no, the owl harpies have a separate turn order.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
go on 21.
Yeah.
All right. So they move over here and. That was all double movement. So Thorn.
All right, I'm going to I'm gonna put my crossbow back on my belt and pull out my staff of frost, and I'm going to cast wall of ice along this line to hit the dragon and the minotaur, but miss the guy, the other human there.
Okay.
And that'll be here. I'll put it.
So cool. We didn't even take a break today. What in the world are we doing? We just keep running through on big fights. But thank you. Please comment, like, and subscribe here on Twitch, and support me on Patreon. Bye.